Now, worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Hi, everyone, and welcome again to HSN. My name is Bobby Ray Carter, and always a delight for me to be able to present anything from Andrew Lessman. So since 1979, Andrew has been bringing us really literally the world's finest supplements that I know for myself on a daily basis that I feel great. I have the energy I have thanks to Andrew, without a doubt. Well, this is all about summer essentials, and we are going to start off with our first today's special that I take every single day. It is all about the eye support. First of all, this has not been a Today special since May of 2024. And as I'm going to go through all of the different sizes for you, it will be the only time of the year that you can get this massive 720. Savings on each and every one. By the way, not only do you have FlexPay on every one, you have free shipping and handling, but we'll also show you how many that we've also, over 11,000 have been spoken for today of the eye support. And this is such an important supplement because this is a supplement, again, that is designed to support the gentle tissue of your eye. And we think about that, how we value our eyesight. And when you go and read the reviews, which is something also that we'll talk about and we'll share with you, 90% of the reviews, of which there are 2,681, 90% of them are perfect 5- and 4-star reviews. So let me go over the different options. You have your regular eye support, or you have your eye support with your additional astaxanthin. So here we have 40 capsules today. Your special is $19.90. You are saving $10. The 120, $49.90 is $25 off for everyone. You get to the 360, it's only $99.90. You're saving $60 there. And then the 720 at $159.90. You are saving $140 today. There is such a difference with Andrew's eye support in comparison to many of the eye support products or the eye products you're going to find out in the retail market. First of all, the majority of it is because the exceptional levels that you are going to get of lutein and zeaxanthin, and they are one of the most important protective tissues, protecting your eyes from oxidation. And most of your leading vitamin manufacturers out in the retail market either ignore lutein and zeaxanthin or have very, very little. And when you look at it, I want you to come down here and see. I always say, like, when you look at each and every one of these capsules, it's a glorious color that Andrew is giving you, and all of those natural ingredients, tiny, and with everything from Andrew, easy to swallow, gentle, even to the most sensitive stomachs. And mentioning that we have a 30-day return policy, we'll do it. But I will tell you, when you go to the web and you read those reviews, when 90% of the 2,680 reviews are perfect 5-star reviews or 4-star reviews, you know you're getting something fabulous. And this is the lowest price of the entire year today. So if you are like me, and particularly when it's a supplement that I take every single day, I'm always going to wait for the best value. That is what you're getting. And like I said, it's been a year since we have had this, and we basically only offer it once a year. I would love to jump right over and just share with you before Andrew comes in, and Andrew's going to tell you so much about this incredible product. But these reviews, important for you to note also, they are completely unfiltered. Absolutely wonderful. Now that I am retired and I'm a very avid reader, I read at least one book a day. Wow, too much really, but with the help of this wonderful eye supplement, my eyes are holding up extremely well. My eye doctor a year ago told me I had young eyes for my age, which is 73. I won't stop taking this ever. Think about that. And isn't it amazing to be able to make a change in the eyes, which are the windows of the soul, when you're doing so with supplements that are all 100% natural and additive free. Great eyes. These are great. Plus, being on the computer and with having heavy schoolwork, this is a great help to my eyes. When I don't use them, I can tell. They help my eyes tremendously. You know, that is something that we talk about, or I know I talk about because I live it, and I've been with Andrew since day one, that when you stop taking a supplement a lot of times is when you really notice the difference. I noticed it because I had, a few years ago, I think it was about 3 years ago, I had cataract surgery. And your eyes, when you first do it, they're super, super sharp. And then I was noticing, like, I think a more rapid regression than I should have. So I upped and I went back to religiously taking my eye support, and I will say for me, it has made such a huge difference. And I know you're gonna find that as well. This size, so when you look at the counter, and I know we had it up there a little bit earlier, here's the thing, 11,400 gone. Always on days like this, the great percentage of the sales end up being in the large size. This is the 720. So this is the only day. Today is the only day of the entire year that you can get the 720. When it comes to midnight, the 720 is gone, and we go back to the regular sizes. I love that we have the 40 capsules and we have the 120 if you just want to give it a try. The 360, you can never go wrong with the 360. I take 2 of these at night, so that 720 is absolutely perfect. Maybe you're planning on purchasing this for yourself and for your husband or your spouse or your significant other, then definitely think about going for the larger size. And plus, on that 720, holy cow, you are saving $140. Amazing. Well, without any further ado, I would love to have Andrew Lessman tell you a lot more about this amazing supplement.
Hi there, Andrew Lessman here. And yes, it's that time of year again. It's getting warmer, the days are getting longer. That means more sun exposure. And no, I'm not talking about my Soleil sunscreen, but I'm talking about our ultimate eye support. Most of us forget that the single most damaging force for our vision and eyes, it's sunlight, which is why it's so important that when we're outdoors, even on a cloudy day, that we wear UV protective eyewear. Very, very important. When you look at lutein and zeaxanthin, key ingredients in this product, key ingredients in my eye product for over 30 years, quite some time before any other companies considered incorporating lutein and zeaxanthin into their eye product. So again, as usual, we were years, if not decades, before everyone else. But lutein and zeaxanthin, they are not my choice for eye protection. They are the choice that was made millennia ago. When you look at your eyes will concentrate lutein and zeaxanthin in the retina of the eye in particular. In fact, the retina of the eye is called the macula lutea. The macula lutea is yellow spot, and that is a yellow spot simply because of the concentrated presence of lutein and zeaxanthin. They are the pigments that make our vegetables bright yellow, green, orange. Those carotenoids that color our green leafy vegetables, those carotenoids protect our vision. So when we look at lutein and zeaxanthin, we are not looking at ingredients that often other companies talk about as if they're drug ingredients, that they could treat or prevent age-related macular degeneration or things like that. What they do help us with is the normal age-related changes in our eye, because a healthy eye over the course of our lifetime, a healthy eye has a rich concentration, a rich depositing of lutein and zeaxanthin throughout its tissue. Particularly the highest concentrations in the human body are found in the macula lutea, that yellow spot. the central region responsible for the most important core of our vision. That's where lutein and zeaxanthin are concentrated. So again, having high concentrations, high availability of lutein and zeaxanthin are absolutely critical to going through life, maintaining and preserving our healthy vision. So again, lutein and zeaxanthin, these are not ingredients that other companies would give you the impression that work on our eyes, that are important for our eyes to work. They're part of the workings of our eyes. They are part of the actual machinery, the componentry of our eyes, the macular pigment, the very definition of macular pigment from that macular region, that all-important macular region of the retina. Macular pigment is lutein and zeaxanthin. That is why it is pretty much defined the most important ingredients in my eye product. Nevertheless, we also make sure our eye products is rich in vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, rich in anthocyanins, critical for night vision. We have so many, dozens and dozens, if not hundreds of reviews that talk about night vision. But also when you look at the reviews on this product, whether it's our Ultimate Eye Support or this time of year, we do a very, very special offer on our Ultimate Eye Support with astaxanthin. That is the product that represents at our Today Special about 2/3, if not 3/4 of the order, the Ultimate Eye Support with astaxanthin, where we add 4 milligrams, 4,000 micrograms of astaxanthin, another special carotenoid to your daily supply. Normally, I think that's more than let's say about $140 or $150 extra for those 720 capsules of the additional astaxanthin. If you've ever put on kind of yellow-orange sunglasses and your vision looks suddenly sharper and clearer, that's essentially how lutein and zeaxanthin work on the inside of our body. As a filter that we do not see, our brain corrects for the yellow-orange pigments that they are. But the clarity, the sharpness of vision, again, lutein and zeaxanthin, a critical part of that. Whether it's tolerating bright light, going from bright light to dark light to bright light, as we get older, even when we're young, that's challenging for our vision and eyes. Whether it's our joints, whether the changes we see in our skin, just as we see changes in our skin, so much of them due to ultraviolet light radiation, changes in our vision, so much of them due to ultraviolet light and radiation, lutein and zeaxanthin, the anthocyanins that are also in this product that come from dark berries, those are critical components that nature provides, tools to protect our precious, precious vision. So whether you're thinking about lutein or zeaxanthin or the anthocyanins that protect our vision, we just still need to think about our eyes. We typically don't eat in a fashion in this country that is protective of our vision, protective of our eyes, because unfortunately, we're not eating an abundance of green leafy vegetables like spinach and kale and mustard greens and collard greens, not on the top of our list of foods that we're eating. Certainly blueberries, bilberries, blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, even red cabbage are rich in anthocyanins. And anthocyanins are also protective for our eyes. And by the way, the lutein and zeaxanthin we talk about for protecting our vision, there's an abundance of research that is beyond compelling. It's so crystal clear. Also, lutein and zeaxanthin are concentrated in our skin, also can provide their protective benefits to our skin. So again, all you get are even greater and greater benefits. And this is by far and away, I'm often asked, my most comprehensive eye formula that I make, rich in anthocyanins, rich in the vitamins that are critical for eye health as well, whether it's vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E. Additionally, of course, you get those high levels of lutein and zeaxanthin, 12,000 micrograms of lutein, 6,000 micrograms of zeaxanthin, all as their proper forms, proper isomers. Also, 4,000 micrograms if you choose to get it, and it's just a great opportunity, so affordable. Even the price of the lutein with zeaxanthin and astaxanthin, those all combined is lower than the normal price of the standard Ultimate Eye. So 12,000, as I said, micrograms of lutein, 6,000 micrograms of zeaxanthin, 4,000 micrograms of astaxanthin. You get all the benefits of anthocyanins, certainly critically important as we age. So it is as comprehensive as it's going to get. It's easy to swallow. It will never upset your stomach. So if you want to do something for your eyes, it's so rich and concentrated. The pricing is so fantastic that even at just 1 or 2 capsules a week, multiplying by 10 the levels of astaxanthin. So it's incredibly concentrated, incredibly affordable. We do this only once a year, and this is the time of year when we do it. It's getting sunnier. We're conscious of the sun's impact on our skin, not so conscious of its impact on our eyes. So it's something we need to focus on every day of the year. But certainly this time of year, we can become more aware of it. So I hope you take advantage of it and do everything you can to give your body what it needs. If you give it to your body knows what to do with it. Give your body what it needs to protect its most precious of its 5 senses, healthy vision.
It's so funny in listening to that because I've said to Andrew so many times that I'll be driving in the car and the light's coming in, and if I have forgotten my sunglasses, I feel like there's a little Andrew Lessman on my shoulder going, grab your sunglasses, protect your eyes, protect your eyes. And thank you. Incredibly popular today. We'll hit the 12,000 mark right around the corner. The bottom line is that this is the best day of the year to take advantage of this in terms of savings. And this guy, this 720, let me just share with you, this is the one that you want. And honestly, when you look at the savings, obviously the 40 available where you're saving $10 at $19.90. The 120 you're saving $25 at $49.90. The 360 you're saving $60 at $99.90. But that 720 only one day of the entire year. That is right now. When it comes midnight, it's gone. You're saving $140 on the 720. And I love what Andrew just said, which is something we don't realize. He said even with taking 1 or 2 of these a week, you're getting massive help and support for your eyes that you're not getting from basically any of the eye products that you're looking at over the counter. And one of the things I've always said that Andrew has taught me to really pay attention, right? To really learn, and we learn every time he is here, to make an educated purchase, to learn to read labels, that not just to look at, you know, like what's in it, but also look at the amounts of what's in it, because as he said, literally one of his most comprehensive products today that you are buying at an unbelievable price, 2,000, over 2,100 5-star reviews. Out of the 2,600 reviews, almost 90% of those are perfect 5 and 4-star. So let me quickly read a couple of other reviews for you, but remember free shipping and handling. Remember that you also have that 30-day return policy. This is a good one. I love it. Working remotely, I realized was staring at my computer for hours more than usual. My eyes started to bother me, feeling strained and dry. I started using the Ultimate Eye Support capsules and felt and saw improvement. I actually noticed a remarkable difference in how much sharper my vision was. I am an artist and never miss a day without taking my Ultimate Eye Support. I am right there with you. Great product. I have been taking 2 a day of these for years and wouldn't be without them. I'm a senior. My vision with reading glasses is far under the 3.5 indicated on charts. I truly believe these are what kept my eyes as healthy as they are. Rarely do I feel eye strain or see spots. That's another really big deal there. But if I do, these help. I believe in them wholeheartedly. Thanks, Andrew, for making them a today's special annually. And one more quick one. Can't be without these. I've taken these for years. Really cannot be without them. These supplements have helped my eye issues that I was getting from computer use. I recently gave the rest of my bottle to a family member that was complaining of eye vision issues and forgot to order more for myself. Within a few weeks of not taking them, I noticed difficulty reading and blurry vision. Returning when I worked to the computer. Just got a new shipment, thanks, Andrew. That I mentioned that before because so many times that is when we really do notice the difference, is when we stop taking them or when we run out. So don't let that happen to you. And the fact that you always have a full 30-day return policy, which I think is astonishing, particularly on certain products like this, where you can have your eyes checked, you can take the time, you can see the difference that it can make, but prices that are off the charts, and mostly the big guy. So this large 720 that we only do today, and by the way, in terms of a Today Special, we only do this once a year. So one time a year do we offer you these prices. And Okay, I'll be honest, I do what I know you do as well. I wait for today, right? I wait for today when I can get the best value, and I placed a big order before I came on the air. So this is what we encourage you to do. Enjoy the free shipping and handling, and enjoy the fact that you are getting supplements from the gentleman who created this company back in 1979. That's a big deal. You're not walking into a store, walking into a drugstore or whatever, and having absolutely no idea what you're buying. We know what we're buying, and you get the benefit of having Andrew explain the product, of understanding what's in it, the levels and the amounts that are in each and every one of the different supplements that you're taking. But if you value your eyes, and who doesn't? I get up every morning and go outside with the dog and go, oh, I just feel so blessed to be able to see and see what I can see and see well. And I know that, you know, thanks to, as Andrew will always tell you, Mother Nature, you have the opportunity to get incredible support for your eyes. So definitely stay there, 096450. But we're going to talk about another eye product, and I will tell you, for me, my producer, Pat, I bought this the first time that I presented this with Andrew because I really didn't know anything about it. It is the Maximum L plus Z, your lutein and zeaxanthin. So now, when listening to that video, right, and we have another quick video coming up in a minute, you understand how important the lutein and zeaxanthin are, right? This is giving you the massive, the ultra high potency of both. And let me quickly tell you, we have incredible prices on this one as well. And we have all of your sizes from your 30 to your 60. The 60 caps at $34.90, saving $52. The 120 at $69.90, saving $89.90. The 240, I know that was the one I went for today, saving $179.87. Critical for your eye health, and referred to as the optical pigments, right? Whenever we talk about your lutein and your zeaxanthin. Big customer pick as well when you go to hsn.com, and your average of your almost 90, like 89%. Perfect 5- and 4-star reviews. So you are getting this is sort of like almost, if you will, like your eye support on steroids, if you will, because you're getting the maximum amount of your lutein and your zeaxanthin and so much more. And this is going to protect, you know, our eyes literally from a lifetime of normal age-related changes, right, which is something that every single one of us are going to go through. So I'm going to let Andrew just tell you a little bit more. Here we go.
Hi there, Andrew Lessman here, and if you're looking for a perfect addition to our Ultimate Eye Support, it's our Max L plus Z. I think our Ultimate Eye Support is at the perfect level, 12 plus 6, 12,000 or 12 milligrams of lutein, 6,000 or 6 milligrams, 6,000 micrograms or 6 milligrams of zeaxanthin. Our Max L plus Z delivers an additional 12 and 6 in a small, easy-to-swallow capsule. It doesn't deliver all the other anthocyanins, the vitamins, the other components that are present in Ultimate Eye, but this is just a booster of lutein and zeaxanthin. For those of you who just want that additional lutein and zeaxanthin on top of that which is available in Max L plus Z, available in Ultimate Eye, or for those of you who just want to use Max L plus Z as your foundational Ultimate Eye product, you can do that as well, delivering 12,000 micrograms of lutein, 6,000 micrograms of zeaxanthin. And again, it does it as affordably as anyone could do so in a small, easy-to-swallow capsule, all of them, their proper natural forms. So again, if you want to get lutein and zeaxanthin from someone who's been talking about it for probably about 30 years, long before anyone else, then this is an opportunity to get our Ultimate Eye or our Max L plus Z, the perfect booster of lutein and zeaxanthin, or the perfect foundational product for lutein and zeaxanthin at the best price of the year. Once a year, we basically make tens of millions of capsules of these formulas because this is the time of year. Sunshine is the most damaging force. Certainly, we love our sunshine, but it's the most damaging force in terms of our skin, in terms of our vision. So we want to give our body the tools from the inside to protect our vision. And also, as I said before on a longer video about Ultimate Eye, as exciting, as compelling, as essential as lutein and zeaxanthin are to the structure of our eyes and the retina, they are the macular pigment. They are the definition of the macular pigment in the retina of our eye. And this is our most concentrated and affordable source of both lutein and zeaxanthin.
Okay, I'm going to tell you, you have to try this. And this product, like I said, I mentioned right before we went to the tape that I started taking it only like the last time I worked with Andrew was the first time that I'd even heard about it, right? Again, it's one of our newer supplements. But for me, I was starting to notice my eyes were drying, if that's something that a lot of people I know can relate to. I actually did read that in a lot of the reviews. Just get it home, try, enjoy, as Andrew said, these massive savings that you're getting today. Holy cow, on that $240, you're saving $180. Let me quickly read a couple of these great reviews. These are the best. I can't live without the Maximum L+C. They are the best. My eyes see clearer, not tired, strained. Buy these. They will make all the difference in the world to your eyes. How about this one? Best eye product ever. I have been using this about several months and my eyesight is so healthy. Andrew Lessman sells quality vitamins to do what he says they will do. I have been taking Andrew's vitamins for over 10 years. I'm right there with you, Miller. Love this product. When I take this product, I can definitely see the difference. I also take the Ultimate Eye Support with the astaxanthin. I'm almost 75 years old, still working, using the computer for 8 hours a day. Awesome. I truly believe these supplements make it possible for me to continue working. Thank you, Andrew, for these wonderful products that you produce. Okay, I am going to second that because I am in my 70s and I feel the same way. That I have the focus, again, that my eyes and my energy and everything from all of these incredible supplements. And if you are watching right now, or maybe you're flipping through channels, but if you've been with Andrew, or maybe you've never been with Andrew before, I will share with you that we, of course, sell a lot of great products here at HSN, but what you can buy with these supplements can make the difference in how you live, how you feel every single day of your life, and most importantly, with the L+C, this is for your eyes. And again, literally the most comprehensive product that you can get for your eyes. So 083360, definitely stay there on that one. But okay, we need a drum roll. I hope you are ready. So another one of my favorites, and I know of yours as well, it is the Secure. Well, we're doing something today that we have never done before. This is a brand new launch. It is the Type 2 Secure Meal Replacement Bar. We've always told you the Secure Meal Replacement, it is the lowest calorie, most delicious meal replacement bar that we've offered from Andrew here on the air. But listen to what Andrew did, and I'm blown away because this bar right now has one gram of sugar. And when maybe put it the right way, when I tasted it, and I wish my producer Pat could come out here and jump next to me as well, because when Pat and I tried it, we tried it for the first time together, we were both like, oh my gosh, I think this tastes even better. Callie and I were talking about it a little earlier. It is so incredibly delicious. Over 6,225 have been spoken for today. So in terms of your choices of a flavor, because we have a few different choices and I'll go through them on your savings over here. But we have the peanut butter chocolate chip that is so yummy. We have chocolate brownie almond crunch. Or we have coconut almond cookie crunch. Let me just tell you, they're all delicious. And not only are you getting only 1 gram of sugar, 7 grams of protein, only 140 calories, and they're basically formulated like a little mini multivitamin. So here are the choices over here. On the 12 bars, you're saving $15 at $24.90. So you choose one of those choices. If you go for the 24 bars, it's $44.90. You're saving $25. But you can pick any 2 of these, so you can mix them if you want to do that. And if you're trying them for the first time, that is such a great idea to try something different. Then, if you go for the 36 bars, that's saving $40 at $59.90. You can get 1 of each. You can get 2 of the peanut butter, 1 of the coconut. You can mix these however you choose to mix them. The reviews, phenomenal. Free shipping and handling. And let me just let me get this peanut butter one because I love the peanut butter one. This is peanut butter chocolate chip. Okay, when you look at this bar and just imagine that you're biting into this bar, right? First of all, look at how yummy and gooey and delicious. And you can see these big pieces of peanuts and big chunks of chocolate in there as well. It literally melts in your mouth, but for anybody who already knows the secure bars, you will not believe it when you bite into these. You'll be like, how in the world are these this great with 1 gram of sugar? And we do also still have available for you the regular bars, and those had 4 grams of sugar. If you want those are available as well. But this is a brand new launch today. This is the first time that we've had these on the air. And oh, really important for you to know, it's the first time and it's the last time because of the chocolate, we cannot ship these after today. So this is the last opportunity to be able to get them and to be able first and particularly to be able to get them on an amazing today's special price, as we said, because we're launching these for the first time ever right now. So Andrew is going to tell you a lot more about it, but don't miss them.
Hi there, Andrew Lessman here, with a product that was requested, dare I say, demanded. A couple of years ago, we introduced our new secure meal replacement bars. I thought we did a pretty remarkable job creating a delicious bar that kind of ticked all the boxes. It contained significant levels of, sort of like a mini multivitamin, of B vitamins, vitamin D, 50 to 200% of the RDA of all key vitamins. So. And also delivers a good level of protein, good level of fiber, low in carb, low in sugar, only 4 grams added sugar. But then what I learned is that so many of you are really watching your sugar intake, that you'd really prefer a product, if we could pull it off, that would have 0 grams added sugar. That took a few years, but we accomplished it. And what you're looking at now are Secure Type 2. Originally in R&D, I was just kind of calling it Secure Number 2. So we had our original Secure formula and our Secure Number 2 formula. And so we called it Secure Type 2. It's a perfect product if you're watching your sugar intake. It's a perfect product if you really want to reduce your carbohydrate intake as well. And what we've done, the carbohydrate, what small amount of carbohydrate is in the product, we made sure that they are slow metabolizing carbohydrate. Even myself, personally, I was using a glucose monitor, a CGM, just to monitor my blood sugar when I was using the product. And I think you'll be astounded when you see what a product that provides fiber and protein and low levels of carbohydrate and 0 grams of added sugar, what it can do. And frankly, even more exciting, when we blind tested these bars, probably blind tested the bars with over 100 people at our company, the Type 2 bars won out over the original bars. So they're the same flavor profile. We have our chocolate brownie almond crunch. We have our coconut almond cookie crunch. We have our peanut butter chocolate chip. So we have the same 3 flavors. And fascinatingly enough, the Type 2 bars won hands down. And they're the same price. This is the same Today Special price from a few years ago when we introduced the original Secure bars. So despite these bars being more expensive to develop, more expensive to create, you're looking at, in the smallest size, you're looking at about $2 a bar. And in the large size, 36 meals, you're looking at a little bit more than $1.50 a bar, barely $1.50 a bar. So they're incredibly affordable. They're absolutely delicious. When you look at the bars, you could see the nuts, the almonds. You could see that they're real. You could see the chocolate chips and the peanut butter. So it truly, you could see the coconut shavings in the coconut almond cookie crunch. So they are truly incredibly delicious. What's astounding to me is I assumed that they would be a few notches below our standard bar in terms of flavor, in terms of texture, in terms of all the characteristics that made it special. And it took us a couple of years, and we had a bar that we were trying to achieve in making it at least as good or close to as good as our original bars. And according to the taste of those who were tasting them blind, meaning they had no idea which bar was which, most folks substantially preferred the type 2 bars over our original bars. And again, 0 grams sugar added, and only 1 gram of sugar in the bar, barely 1 gram of sugar in the bar. And that's the sugar that's just resident in the nuts or the chocolate pieces. So again, to have a 140 calorie delicious snack like this, and to have it have 0 grams added sugar and barely a gram of total sugar, is a pretty remarkable accomplishment. And then for it to taste as great as it does, despite the fact that it has 50 to 200% of all key vitamins, plus high levels of calcium and magnesium. So it's literally, as I often say, like a mini multivitamin rolled into this delicious meal replacement. And if it is truly going to be a meal replacement, it definitely needs to deliver those vitamins. Most of them don't contain 0 grams added sugar and 1 gram total sugar, and all of the carbohydrates in the product are designed to be very slow metabolizing carbohydrate. So this is a product that I went great lengths to create what you were requesting, as I said earlier, kind of jokingly demanding. That if it's what your doctor has instructed you should be experiencing when you're having a bar or a meal replacement bar or snack, whatever it might be, then it's up to us to try to design to fulfill those needs. It wasn't easy, and mind you, this is not like a little treat that's going to be 40 or 50 calories. This is a 140 calorie bar. So that 140 calorie bar, to have 0 grams added sugar and to have just 1 gram total sugar, again, is quite an accomplishment. And for it to be as affordable as it is, where even in the smallest size, a 12-pack, it's $2 a bar, but in the 36-pack, it's barely $1.50 a bar. It's incredibly affordable. It is truly quite the accomplishment of my R&D team, and everybody worked to pull this off. We heard your requests loud and clear a couple of years ago saying, we love the Secure bars, but we'd really prefer a bar with 0 grams added sugar. So it really is a meal replacement. So I hope you give them a try. I think you'll be astounded how delicious they are. I eat far too many of them. For me, right now, my favorite went from the coconut almond cookie crunch now to the chocolate almond, the chocolate brownie. So absolutely delicious. When you get them home, you'll taste them, you'll see they are different from any other bar you'll see on the market. And when you look at the nutrient profile, you'll be astounded at all of the good nutrition it contains and all the things that it doesn't contain. So I hope you decide to give them a try. It's unlike any other bar on the market.
Andrew is so right. They are unlike any other bar. And I love, right, that Andrew said that he did like the blind test, because I was blown away when I bit into it, because you cannot tell. And they actually taste better. And I love that about it. And I love the fact with 0 added sugar that you're still getting a bar today. And I mentioned that before, and I love that Andrew said it again to you, that it's like a mini multivitamin with everything you're getting in this incredible bar. A lot of times I like them, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you get that little lull instead of grabbing, a candy bar. Or, and if you look at the labels on a lot of the meal replacement bars that are out there, they have tremendous amount of carbs, tremendous amount, obviously, of sugar. This one, you are looking, and you're also getting 7 grams of heart-healthy protein. So I showed you the peanut one a little earlier. Look at this. Now, this is the coconut, and I see why, Andrew. Look, this one is so yummy. And even open it up. Look, you can even just see the little flakes of the coconut in there. It is so, Sorry, I shouldn't have done that, right? It is so incredibly good. And it gives you a feeling like you feel satiated, right? You don't feel like, oh my gosh, I have to go out and we need everything in the refrigerator. And then on top of that, you're getting only 140 calories. It supports healthy blood sugar, single serving, and I want to show you the value once more in all of your choices. So the 12 bars, excuse me, only $24.90. I need a little sip of water now. Thank you. The 24 bars, where you can choose any of the 2 of the flavors, $44.90, 36 bars, you're saving $40 today. In the 36, you can have one of each, the peanut butter chocolate chip, the chocolate brownie, or the coconut almond cookie crunch. And let me quickly read a review, at least if I can. Bravo! Excellent taste. I purchased a lot, all natural bars under the sun, and they all taste like cardboard. I purchased the Secure bars at a whim, thinking it would taste like the rest, but that it's good for you. Wow, it surprised me. It tastes excellent, and my family, who hates me buying good-for-you stuff, love it also. Thank you, Andrew. Finally, a tasty treat when you're on the go. And you know, the funny thing about that is that honestly, when you're eating it, you literally feel like you are cheating because they are so incredibly delicious. But again, brand new today, and keep in mind also that this is the last time we are going to be able to offer these. We don't offer them again for the remainder of the year because it's obviously the months are way too hot. So get them home, try them. You have a 30-day return policy, free shipping and handling, of course, on absolutely everything, and zero added sugar, but incredible, absolutely incredible, incredible flavor and taste. So this number is 091534, but if you are like, nope, you know what? I love the original bars and I want to have the original bars. Let me give you the information on the original bars. There they are. And you have the choice of the 30-gram bar, by the way, the type 2 are 30-gram bars, 30-gram bar or the 60-gram bar, and you can see traveling all the way down the incredible savings on each and every one because you have a today's special price on all of these today in the same flavors, that peanut butter chocolate chip, that chocolate brownie, and then that coconut almond crunch as well. So, and that is 097290. But we are then moving into one of my favorite supplements, and I know Andrew, when you hear this video, will tell you the same thing. One of the most important supplements that you can take that is a huge customer pick. 2,775 reviews. 2,000, I think it's 300 of those are perfect 5-star reviews. It's the CoQ10. So the CoQ10 we're offering now is a monthly special for everyone. So I want to give you all of the different options and the fact that you can pick this up with free vitamin D3 2000. So if you're buying your vitamin D3 separately, you're now getting a vitamin D3 2000 in every capsule. Your 30 capsules, you're saving $10 today at $19.90. The 60, you're saving $15 at $34. The 180, you're saving $40 at $79.90. And the 360, what a savings there. You're saving $70 at $129.90. What is important about the CoQ10? It is effective and responsible for supporting the hardest working organs in your body. Your heart, your liver, your kidneys, your brain. Not only that, it is essential, like it is so important for energy. Like we talk about it being ubiquitous, that it literally is present in every single cell in our body. So if you want to be, have energy, protect energy, the CoQ10 is absolutely important for that. And I've also, there's a really important fact too, that this is very easily depleted as we age or as we suffer from a lot of fatigue or stress or maybe a poor diet. So supplementing with CoQ10, so incredibly important for each and every one of us. And today, grab it, enjoy the monthly special prices, and I'm going to share with you some of those reviews because I think it's pretty astonishing when you have 2,300 perfect 5-star reviews. But first of all, I'm going to have Andrew tell you a lot more about it.
Hi there. Andrew Lessman here, talking about what has been one of our most popular products for now over 40 years. I believe I was the original company or one of the original companies that introduced coenzyme Q10 to America back in the 1980s. I brought it from a company called Konica, a Japanese company. And at that time, I wasn't aware of anyone else, nor were they, who had CoQ10 available in the United States. So we've been, a lot of things when I talk about it makes me feel old. So we've been doing CoQ10 for over 40 years. And this formula, our 200 milligram potency of CoQ10 is our most popular potency. Also, once a year on our Today Special Day, we would do a special version with 2,000 IU of vitamin D3. We are now making that available. We have a small amount of it available also for our monthly special. So this is the next best pricing you find throughout the year for our CoQ10. Our Today Special for CoQ10 has been every year in October for probably 30 years. And our monthly special for about the last 15 years has been pretty much 6 months later. So that's what we've done every year. So I guess it's about 7 months later, given that it's going to be in May. But again, when we look at CoQ10, we're looking at the most important constituent that we have control over in terms of energy production in each and every one of our cells. Certainly, we might say, well, that's fuel. None of us will have a shortage of fuel, whether it's going to be our body stores of body fat, the glycogen stored in our muscles or stored in our liver, the glucose that's circulating in our blood. We have an abundance of fuel sources in our body that is not going to be sort of rate limiting in our creation of energy. But there are certain molecules that are involved in the transport of electrons in terms of energy production. So it's incredibly affordable, especially as a monthly special today, to get the 200 milligrams of CoQ10 per capsule and also get that with 2,000 IU of vitamin D3. And the vitamin D3 is free. So whether you choose the CoQ10 200 milligrams on its own or the CoQ10 with the vitamin D3, same exact price. And mind you, my CoQ10 also comes with vitamin C. It also comes with the full B complex because we recognized decades ago that as important as CoQ10 is, like any important, say, person in life, they can't do everything on their own. The more important something is, the more it relies on other constituents, other components in the biochemistry of our cell to assist it in doing the work that we rely on it doing for us. So when it comes to energy production, CoQ10 is an integral part of the movement of electrons within our cells, within the mitochondria of our cells. The priority when I make a product is knowing a product that's going to deliver a tangible, meaningful benefit. When it comes to CoQ10, the research has been overwhelming for decades. Overwhelming for decades. And that is why more than 40 years ago, it became an integral part of my product line. So I was maybe 40 years ahead of the time delivering it to you. But that underscores today the fact that it's available everywhere, the fact that CoQ10 has become ubiquitous. It's kind of ironic because CoQ10's chemical name is ubiquinone, as in it's found in all our cells. It's ubiquitous. So it's an ingredient that no one's been doing it for longer than we have. No one does it better than we do, and it's an opportunity to get it at monthly special pricing, so I hope you choose to. It's an ingredient that can make a difference in how you feel, makes a difference in how your cells function, but my best approach, or a common sense approach to energy, is to make sure you facilitate the production of energy in every cell throughout the body. We have trillions and trillions of cells within our body. If we just can make a slight difference by providing that integral component for electron transport, which the energy I am experiencing right now, the energy you're experiencing right now, it is all a result of electrons moving. Electrons moving in the mitochondria in all the cells in our body. And CoQ10 is just a critical part of that electron transport process. And as we age, the way we live, all it does is compromise the availability of that critical ingredient. It is not abundant in our diet, so if we want to make sure for the consequences to our CoQ10 levels of aging and everything else we do and live, then a supplement, an affordable supplement, can make a profound difference, and that's what this product can do. So I hope you decide to give a try to our CoQ10. We've been doing it longer than anyone else, better than anyone else. So enjoy.
And I hope for everyone out there that you have the opportunity to take advantage of it. Close to 2,000 spoken for. And I wanted to show you a capsule because we talk about the fact that everything is in a little easy, very easy to swallow capsule. And first of all, look at that absolutely gorgeous color of your CoQ10. And again, when you open it up, look at it. It's like so fine. Is this amazing? You see why these are so easy to swallow. All of the savings available for you on each and every one. Go and read the reviews on our website. Don't forget that you have that 30-day return policy. You're looking at the savings, but let's share with you a review before we have to go. Simply awesome. Oh, the Bentley of supplements. I love that. I am an avid follower of Andrew Lessman's vitamins and supplements. I decided to take, as part of my regimen, CoQ10 and vitamin D. I know that I could only trust Andrew Lessman providing me with the right formula. Well, the rest is history. CoQ10 200 has truly been a blessing in supporting my energy level. My blood pressure is healthy. Thank you. And that is from Spence in Florida. Let me do one more quick one. Fabulous. You will love it. In the past, I'd taken CoQ10 200. It really made a difference. Then I stopped taking so many supplements due to the cost. It was not a good savings. As soon as I started taking good vitamin supplements again, I felt so much better, more alert, healthy again. I'm 75 years old, and I'm always told that I look like I'm 60. Not just the skin, it's the overall energy, image of health and well-being. CoQ10 200 seems to make everything work better. I will always continue it. And I think that is such an important comment there, because that's seriously what this is all about, being able to feel better on a daily basis. And you know what? When you're tired and you don't want to get out of bed and you have no energy, yeah, you're definitely not feeling your best, right, or enjoying really what life has to offer. Okay, so we're moving to another one of our favorites. So this is another customer pick with 82% of the reviews, perfect 5- and 4-star reviews. It is the Efficient C. So the Efficient C is also another one of our monthly specials. So you have two choices. You can choose the cranberry, or you can choose the cranberry pomegranate, sorry, or the mixed berry. 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 sugar. I swear by this. I swear this has helped me so much over, particularly over the tough months, right? Savings, let's take a look at them. 30 capsules, or packets, excuse me, because these are in packets. $19.90, a $10 savings. The 90 packets of $49.90, a $25 savings. And the 180, $89.90, which is, again, a $40 savings today. And they taste great. The vitamin C that is in here, also, this is the packet. I want you to see the packet. Very important that the vitamin C in there is non-acidic. That is very important. Number one, it's going to give you optimum absorption. And the other thing about it is really, if you are that person who has a very gentle stomach, so you can't tolerate a lot of C, this will make the huge difference for you in the fact that this is non-acidic. Big, huge bags. And yes, we are shipping them to you for free, whether you're going for the 30, the 90, or the 180 packet. Still have the free shipping and handling, and most importantly, right now, monthly special price. So Andrew's going to quickly give you some more incredible information on the Efficient C.
Hi there, Andrew Lessman here to talk about a product that I've actually been surprised at how successful this product has become, because we don't talk about it much on television, but it's kind of taken on a life of its own. It's our Efficiency. And it's a product in a funny way that's close to my heart, because back in the day when I started my company, back in the 1970s, I met a gentleman, and that gentleman was very kind to me and very encouraging to me about starting my company, and of course was very excited about the benefits of vitamin C and other nutrients. We only use mineral ascorbates in our product. Plus, our Efficiency, our cranberry pomegranate, you get a capsule of our cranberry in it. So you get an incredible product for the health and support of your urinary tract, bladder, and kidneys when you're just getting a delicious cranberry pomegranate drink that gives you the vitamin C you need, the full B complex you want. And even better, ours gives you no sugar, no carb, no calories. So ours is what I think science, technology, Mother Nature has given us tools to make a more modern version of that product. So Efficiency as the name describes, it's a more efficient way to deliver that vitamin C and all the benefits. Plus, you get all the benefits of our special cranberry product as well. It's incredibly affordable. It comes in individual packets. I've been asked, why don't we make a bulk form? That's because the ingredients are very hygroscopic. They'll absorb moisture out of the atmosphere. They'll then what's called deliquesce. They'll dissolve in that moisture, and you'll end up with a kind of a puddle or a brick. Wouldn't work. So it has to be in individual packets. But you get all the benefits of the vitamin C at the proper level, in the proper form. You get all the B vitamins in their proper level and form. So again, it's unlike any other vitamin C product you'll see on the market. That's why I think it's become this surprisingly popular product, despite how little I talk about it. So it's a monthly special. The pricing's incredible, a great opportunity to taste the difference, to experience the benefits of our cranberry, and to do it in a delicious, zero-calorie, zero-carb, zero-sugar beverage that I think you'll fall in love with. I just put it in my water bottle all the time. I highly dilute it, so it just gives it a yummy hint of flavor, and it makes hydration a lot more fun than just drinking plain water. So I hope you enjoy it. Thanks.
And by the way, it tastes great also. So I have the mixed berry over here and a little bit of water. I'm just gonna kind of just put it right in the glass. And like Andrew said, that you can put more or less water with it. It doesn't really matter. Again, you're just gonna mix it up. And look at that. I mean, amazing color. And you'd be shocked at the taste, particularly when I mentioned a little earlier, is that you have like 0 calories, you have 0 carbs and 0 sugar. I love it. And I love the bow. This is a tough choice between the mixed berry and the pomegranate, the cranberry pom, but as Andrew mentioned, I mean, they are designed, and they do have like almost like a little bit of a cult following to them, enjoying those special monthly special prices, but they're designed to support energy, your immune system, bladder, circulatory system, urinary tract health, particularly with the cranberry pom. And then when you go to the mixed berry also great for helping to assist with the brain health and something else. Oh, circulatory system I wanted to mention as well. But big customer pick, and I'm not sure if we have time to read a review because we have one more item we want to squeeze. Should we go to the next one, Pat? Okay. Okay, so definitely mark that down, though. 076855 is your number there. But, you know, we always tell you, definitely go to hsn.com and read these reviews, because I think it, like I said, it is, you know, it's such an incredible way for you to be able to hear what all of your friends, our viewers, have to say about each and every one of these products. And we don't filter them. Like I said, they're all there. Whatever you write is there. So I really wanted to get to this because I love this sunscreen. So this is the Soleil, and the Soleil is another big customer pick at hsn.com. It is a sunscreen, and 82% of the reviews are perfect 5- and 4-star reviews. First of all, natural ingredient-based formula, which is really important, and an SPF 40. Okay, here are your choices over here. You have your 2 ounces at $19.90, saving $10 if you want to try. Your 4 at $29.90, saving $20, or 6 ounces at $39.90, saving $30 today. It goes on clear. There is no whitening effect on it at all when you put it on. It is hypoallergenic as well. And the difference, listen, and we all know how important it is to wear a sunscreen. Oh, by the way, dermatologist tested, pediatrician tested, ophthalmologist tested as well. It's lightweight, and when you're using it also, it like spreads very, very easily on your skin. So short time left, but Andrew is going to tell you, number one, all about it, but second of all, why it is so important, particularly this time of year.
Hi there. Andrew Lessman here to briefly talk about our Soleil sunscreen. We have a very limited supply remaining for this summer. This is when we usually introduce it. We just make a limited supply every year. Our Soleil sunscreen uses zinc oxide. It doesn't contain any of the other ingredients. Zinc oxide, in a pinch, titanium dioxide are the only ingredients that should ever be used for a sunscreen. Again, our product is water-based, so it's not going to leave you feeling greasy. It's not some ugly white matte coating on your screen. It goes on smooth. It's exceptionally well reviewed. Again, it's just a very quick message that it is available again this year. The pricing is incredible. It's going to be a summer special while supplies last. You will not find another sunscreen like it. The wonderful fragrance of the sunscreen is just a hint of cucumber extract, which is also soothing for the skin. So it really is an exceptionally well tested. When you look at what we put on our skin to protect us from the sun, you might think that our skin is the ultimate barrier to whatever we put on it. But no, our skin is also an organ that will absorb whatever we place on it. And those chemical sunscreens happen to have an incredible affinity for being absorbed into our body. Not the zinc oxide in this product. And the zinc oxide in this product, you'll find zinc oxide as a zinc supplement in many multivitamins. So again, even if it would be beneficial. There'd be side benefits. And that is why our product is made using only zinc oxide, micronized zinc oxide, non-nano zinc oxide. So I hope you give it a try while we still have a few bottles remaining. Enjoy.
And it is awesome. I will speak for myself. And just to read, just some of the quick headlines on some of the reviews in the final few seconds we have. I love that. The best I've found. Perfection. Finally, a sunscreen I can use. Best anywhere. Best mineral sunscreen. It goes on and on and on. Perfect with the new upgrade.